So the scenario that Courtiers would prefer is the one that maximises our clients' wealth. And in the short term, I suspect that that would be better for staying in, because I can see less volatility and more certainty. In fairness, in the long term, nobody knows. So I can't tell you whether the in or out scenario will produce a more vibrant UK economy and therefore a better return on our clients' assets in 10 years. No one will ever be able to answer that question, because whether we come in or out, you'll never know in 10 years' time what the alternative would have been. But if I'm being honest, bearing in mind that our job is to balance the risks against the returns for our clients, short term, I would prefer in, mainly because I think the path to going out is extremely uncertain. You've got a majority government that wants to stay in. Could Cameron stay in power? Could Osborne stay in power? The Labour Party wants to stay in. So there will be ramifications for the opposition if there was an outvote. The SNP definitely wants to stay in, and will almost certainly go back to the Scots and ask for a vote on secession of the Union again if the UK votes to come out. So it's not just the European issue you have to look at, it's the domestic issue and the uncertainty that you would have if your majority government that wanted to stay in was beaten in the referendum, because then they've lost credibility and power. They would be a lame duck government, and that has all sorts of other ramifications. Notwithstanding the fact also that who would be the next Prime Minister in those circumstances, and that raises a few alarm bells too.